did Capricorn come forward? Capricorn has been found, y'all, because I knew I just had.
What's the crazy, if that's not the craziest thing, what's the craziest thing you've seen someone do with Ciroc before?
To me, that's the craziest.
Diddy is facing yet another lawsuit. This time, more serious claims against the rapper are making its way to the public. But it turns out the cases were not the worst of it all, because another bombshell allegation is about to drop. This was after a former assistant decided to speak out and share the nasty details about her former employees' shady businesses with his partners. And let me tell you, she is not playing around. There are also other people who are coming forward and dropping their own bombshell about the rapper. And by the looks of it, Diddy is about to face another wave of controversy after the settlement with Cassie.
He done what Puffy did or what Puffy do. It's not a surprise. Everybody know what it is.
From sacrificing women to allegedly having business with the devil, Diddy's assistant is ready to expose it all. Let's get started. Most people think the settlement with Cassie will finally end the controversy surrounding Diddy. I bet the rapper also expected to finally take it easy after paying up, but guess what? It was only the beginning after Diddy once again faced yet another case, this time from two other women who were accusing him of abuse.
So when it rains, it pours. Diddy's facing a second lawsuit and a third lawsuit accusing him of assault, recording it, and more.
Coincidentally, the lawsuit was filed a week after Cassie first brought up the matter to public notice. And just like Pandora's box, more horrible details about Diddy are coming out of the box. At this point, it seemed like a never-ending line of people were waiting to expose the rapper once and for all. Speaking of former employees, Capricorn Clark worked with Diddy as his assistant for 11 years, so we can all agree that she spent enough time with Diddy to tell the truth, right? Everything started after Capricorn made a cryptic post on X allegedly talking about Diddy. She first quoted a verse, Proverbs 4:14, and followed it by writing, "Doors be unlocked. You gotta be willing to walk away from the money. Full stop." 2011 was Tragic Kingdom. She made the post with a black and white photo of a woman wearing sunglasses and another image with a quote saying, "They gone cross you for somebody who gone cross them." And you bet the moment the tweet went viral, internet users began to speculate as to whether it was meant for Cassie, who had sued Diddy on November 16th for physical, emotional, and psychological abuse. Take note, this was the first time multiple people took a stand against the rapper in many years. However, unlike popular belief, this was not the only time Capricorn tried starting a revolution against Diddy. In fact, she sat for an interview in 2017 where she dropped bombshell after bombshell about the rapper. In the same interview, she established her ties with Diddy and revealed that she worked as the global brand director for Diddy's music label, Bad Boy, while working as his personal assistant from 2001 until she was fired in 2012. He made a post saying that despite the rumors, his former assistant never took anything from him and instead was nothing but giving throughout the year she worked for Diddy. This means even Diddy confirmed that Capricorn is pretty reliable and credible, so people started getting suspicious when she made shocking statements about Diddy a week after Cassie settled the lawsuit and a few days after new lawsuits were filed against her ex-boss. And once again, Diddy became the center of attention after more people accused him of serious offenses. If you think this is controversial enough, wait until you see what Capricorn posts on her X account right after. Here's what she wrote. Black women end up being the sacrifice for the last 11 years of my life. I had deal with everyone's nonsensical allegiance to the devil. After this post, many people think Capricorn was referring to Diddy when she wrote the word devil. And if you could read Cassie's 35-page bombshell lawsuit, the singer mentioned how countless people tried covering up for Diddy. Now, that sounds very intriguing. Her post continues with, "I pray that ends. I don't think highly of any of you. Can't keep your head down plus pretend it is cool no more. Do better." Once again, Capricorn didn't mention anyone, but fans quickly noticed how she said working for someone in particular during a particular period. And guess what? Capricorn supposedly worked for Diddy and his label from 2001 to 2012, which was 11 years exactly. Now, Start connecting the dots. As expected, others criticized her for saying bad things about her former employee, who even wished her nothing but the best when they parted ways. Capricorn didn't let this slide and fired back by sharing a quote saying, "They will skin you and wear you baby girl to pretend they never wanted the skin." After that, she made another round of very serious allegations, this time mentioning Kim Porter while saying, "Kim was the only person who didn't switch up, the only one dark times. I'm personally very triggered," with the hashtags Protect Black Women IRL and RIP Kim. For those who do not know, there had been rumors suggesting that Diddy actually played a huge part in the reason Kim passed away so suddenly. In fact, there are even people who suggested that he poisoned Kim, which caused her untimely. One of them was Al B. Shure, who shared his conversation with Kim before she passed away.
And as time progresses and things happen and we work together.
He was not convinced about the police reports which suggested that Kim passed away because of lobar pneumonia, and insisted that the actress mentioned how she was allegedly running away from someone and was too afraid to get the authorities involved. Sounds familiar? These are only a few of the people who are starting to step up and speak out, and as more details about Diddy and his alleged tendency to hurt his partners come to light, many fans are expecting to hear more shocking revelations in the coming days. However, Capricorn will be taking it slow for the time being. After gaining so much attention, Capricorn had no choice but to private her X account, but it was already too late. With countless screenshots of her latest tweets circulating online, more conspiracy theories about the truth made rounds on the internet, ultimately triggering more people to speak out. This is where Diddy's former bodyguard enters the picture, and Capricorn is not the only employee who witnessed very questionable things while working for Diddy. Roger Bonds, who identified himself as Diddy's ex-head of security, hopped onto Instagram and shared his own stories while still working for the rapper. There needs to be more information about him, but based on what we know, he was born and raised in NY Harlem and worked as a street hustler before he became associated with Diddy. Before taking the role of chief security, he reported driving Diddy around as his driver, so it's safe to say that he spent ample time with the rapper. While people thought he was initially trying to reminisce about old times, they would later find out that the former bodyguard was about to spill some tea about his ex-boss. This was after he included an image of a part of Cassie's lawsuit where he was named as one of the people who witnessed Diddy's madness. Cassie narrated this by writing, "In the car leaving the club, Mr. Combs beat Ms. Ventura, pushing her into a corner of the vehicle and stomping on her face," reads the allegations. Mr. Combs' security staff, Roger Bonds, tried to stop the beating but was unable to de-escalate the situation. Bonds didn't stop there because he also captioned his post with, "Now that my name is involved, I will tell my truth," which almost immediately sent a shockwave to the industry. Roger also clarified why he decided to speak out. In another post, the former bodyguard said, "This is not meant to be threats or snitching or anything like that against Cassie or Diddy or anyone else. This is me telling my truth as I truly remember it for two reasons only. First, because I have 4 daughters, so on all dudes, my truth as I seen it, saw it, and was involved with it for years." So far, Diddy has not made any statement about Capricorn's words about him, but what do you think? Is Capricorn telling the truth? Let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more.